Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I thought we would do make this up. So this is the Rosebush Magic Sliding Envelope die set, which I just thought I would really like to have a go at making. And what's really fun is well, what I'm hoping is going to be fun is we do it together. So I've already taken the die set out of the package. It contains 11 dies. I got this as a bundle off Tonic Studios, but yeah, I just thought I'd come on and we have a play with it and see how it looks and see how it sort of goes together, because I'm thinking these might be really nice for Christmas vouchers to go in. So yeah, so that's what we're going to make. So what I'm going to do is I do have some just white cardstock, 300 GSM, so we're going to use that, and I think I'm wondering whether or not to make two. I might make two of these. So let's run that through the die cutting machine, and then we have, there's a couple of different things actually. So that is our base, which just folds like that. Sorry, let me just move this 1 second. Let's grab the bone folder. So that just folds over like so, and we have our bits that we glue it together. It looks really easy to do. I've not watched any videos or anything. There is a QR code on the back which will take you to like where you would get it from. Every now and again you'll get a piece, you'll get what a die set, and the instructions are actually in, but you wouldn't think they were. They're normally, it's like it's all folded over, but there's definitely none in this one. But yeah, you guys know me by now. I don't really do what I'm told to do, and I don't really follow instructions very well. I sort of learn by my mistakes, I think. So that's how that is going to sit. So that is really nice. I'm liking that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snip that there and that there. This piece of white cardstock will go in my scrap bin. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another sheet of white card and I'm going to do the same again. So we are going to, actually I'm going to put it that way around. I'm going to pop it back through the die cut machine just so that we have a two, and then we can decorate them together. I also have got some Tonic Studio papers out, which I will show you what I'm going to use. Not sure if they quite go, but we'll see. But I can grab some more paper out as and when I need it. So if it turns out I don't like them. Right, so there's that. Now with this piece, because I did it over, I'm actually going to keep that bit as well, so they'll go in my white scraps, because I can use them for sentiments and stuff. So yeah, so that is that one done. Right, let me just pop this off to the side. And now I want to do a layered, so this is going to be layered, so the layering one, and I've got this gorgeous handmade paper from Tonic Studios, and it is evergreen fir. It's A4 handcrafted cotton paper, and there's 5 sheets in there. Absolutely beautiful. So I thought we'd use that today. So I think I'm going to need 2, so 1 for each side, and everything's cutting really nice as well, which is really fun. So because it can be a bit of a nightmare when the stuff doesn't yeah, when it doesn't cut first time, it can be a bit of a pain, but yeah, that seems to have cut really nicely. So that's just going to sit on there. Oh, how nice is that? Or is it going to sit up there? Yeah, I think that'll sit up there, and then we have something along the bottom. So I'm just going to grab some more. Let's do another one. And then for the to go on top of that, I have got out this paper. This is Petal Pink mirror card, but it's an iridescent mirror card, so I did get it in a bundle, so I thought that would be quite nice to go with this set. So I'll just do that. So let me just move that out of the way. So that's our 2 matted layers. Now I'm wanting for the iridescent piece, I want to actually have the rose. Oh, if I can get it off, there we go. So these are going to be the front. Actually, it looks like I'm doing 2 the same, so I'm just going to pop that on there like that, and then I need to grab this. That needs to go, otherwise it's not going to cut it out. So that's that, and then and what I'll do is I'm going to reverse it just because there's quite a lot of cutting edges, so I want to make sure that it definitely has cut out. So let's reverse that. So this will be for the front, because I know that we've got those bits for the back, so and hopefully that has worked. That's very bright. Oh, look at that, it hasn't gone through very well. So what I'm going to do is put that back through, but do it this way. Let's see if we can find, there we go. So I'm going to just pop it back through, but there's quite a lot of cutting edges going that way, but not as much that way. So by just popping it back through that way, it should put it all perfectly. But again, I'm going to reverse it. So let's reverse that, and then what I'm going to do is actually cut this card down like so. Not very neatly, but it is what it is. And then hopefully, yeah, that's much better. So now I can push all those bits out. What did I do with my brush? There it is. So I'm just going to, I need my little sort of matte thing. I'm not sure where I put them. So I'm just taking all of these out. Okay, these brushes, do you know, I didn't think they would make such a difference, but wow, they do. They make a massive difference. Yeah, I just love it. It makes life so much quicker. It's better if you've got the foam bottom, which is it's somewhere. Well, it's like a sponge bottom that you sort of lay it on and do it, and it does it perfect for you. But like I said, I'm not sure where that is. So I'm going to take all this out because I just want to make sure that hopefully it'll definitely go. But it looks like I'm doing 2 envelopes of the same, which is fine. Okay. Yeah, it's just I need that bottom bit. Otherwise, these, if I had that the sponge bit, these would come out perfectly. As it is, we don't. So yeah, but like I said, I just thought I'd come on today and we just I'll do it together, because I know that I have asked you guys if you would like me to do more die videos using my dies, and you have all said yes you would. So I know they're not going to be for everyone, but I do like to have a variety on my channel, and I think yeah, but I have such like a lot, there's so many different crafts that I just absolutely love that yeah, it's sort of, oh, there we go, right. And then, oh, actually, do you know what, that, it looks really nice. I like that. Okay, let's get rid of all of these little bits. So I do actually need to empty my bin. My bin is overflowing. So, right, let's do another one. So it's going to be this one with this, and what have I done? Oh, there it is. It's stuck to there. Don't fall off. Okay, so I'm just going to line that up like so. And then I'm going to put it in, reverse it, and then put it in and reverse it again just to be on the safe side. Okay. So let's reverse that up. Right, okay, so the back panels are here, and I think I want the same sort of colours actually. Just want to see if it's cut all the way through. No, it needs a little bit more, so make sure that's still on. So yeah, sometimes you just have to run it through just an extra little time. Mind you, if I put a shim on, a shim would work. No worries. But yeah. Right, let's rewind that. Right, I'm going to just put that on there, so that bit's done, and then I think I'm going to do the same colours for the back. Yeah, oh, look at that, worked brilliantly, absolutely fantastically. Okay, so where I can use this, my little roller, I'm going to, and then the rest will just pop out. So just like this. Actually, do you know what, let's just use the pokey tool. Yeah, I like this pokey tool. It's actually got a little magnet on the end, so you can pick up your small dies. Can't remember where I got it from, so I do apologise. I'm not going to be able to tell you where it's from. I've had it a few years, but yeah, absolutely love it. But I'm sure if you put in pokey tool with magnet in the internet, it will come up with it. So yeah. But I do love it. Like I say, when you're working with tiny little dies, it picks up. And do you know what? The amount of times that I've dropped a die on the floor and I haven't been able to see it, I literally get this and just wave it along the floor, and it always finds my die. So yeah, very, very useful. Useful tool. But then I also have ones that don't have them in, but I like them all really. Okay, so just finishing off doing this. I hope everyone's having a good day today. It's been lovely and warm all day. We got some new plants for our garden, so that's really nice. We're trying to fill up our borders in the back garden, and they're just looking beautiful. Mind you, they're only tiny little plants at the minute, so I'm hoping this year to sort of for them to root into the ground, and then next year hopefully they'll come into their own and grow nice and big. So I've got quite a few. I need to go to the garden centre, so to go and get some bark. I have a swing seat at the back of the garden in amongst my plants, which I absolutely love. I love going on a morning with my cup of coffee, spending my morning there, and just watching the garden really. Don't really do much else, but listening to the birds sing, and oh, it's just such a peaceful and lovely place to be. Right, we've got a couple of different ones. I don't think I'm going to, for the back, I don't think I'm going to use them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some more of this leaf paper, and I'm going to have this on the back instead. So we'll do 2 of those. Actually, you should be able to do that. Let's have a look. Where's my scissors? Right, so I'm just going to cut that across here. Okay. Because what I think I'm going to do is have the purple as the backing layer, because it does have, I'm just going to pop this in there just so that I know I can keep it all together. and then also this piece as well. So the bits that I'm not going to use, I'm just going to cut that across there. Okay, because we can use it all. It will come in handy for something. Right, okay, so there's that. And then for the outs, like for the trim, we're going to do this. So this cardstock, so that's going to be, I'm just wondering if it'll fit on. No, so because I'm going to cut both pieces in one go, but what I want to do is cut my bits down so that yeah, I can put what I'm not going to use away. Okay, so there's that, and then across that. Right, okay, so let's put them away. Now I am actually keep that big one out, because the other cardstock that I'm going to use is I want to use a bit of this. So this is the Opulent Orchard, and it's single-sided low shed glitter cardstock. So I had a little bit in my scrap, which is here, and I want to use that for the words, but I want it to be the inlay. So here it says just for you. I'm going to keep the letters out of that, and then I want this bit to be the backing. So I need to cut 2 from here, 2 from there, and then we've got here our matted lace. So but I mean, I'll do it on camera with you, because I thought it'd be nice to do the whole process on camera, have a little chat with you guys, have a little talk, and yeah, so that's what we're doing. Right, I'm just going to pop that there. Hopefully this will just be one run through our die cutting machine, but I'm looking forward to actually getting everything put together. So I'm just going to pop them over there. Right, oh, that looks lovely. So I really like that. And then we have this, I don't know what's in the centre, but oh, look at that, it didn't quite go. So that will be the back, and I think that just looks beautiful, really beautiful. So I'm pleased with that. Just going to get rid of that. Right, let's do for our second one. I was thinking of, I should have done different colours, but yeah, never mind. But like I say, depending on how these are and what they look like, it will depend on whether or not I do these for my Christmas presents. So yeah, okay, so do this, and then I just need the glitter card, and we'll do our, right, now I'm thinking as well, so for inside the piece we are going to need like well, do you know what? Instead of putting a sheet of paper in, what I might do is actually make a card to slot in, or an envelope or something, so there's like extra sort of bits and pieces. Right, let's get rid of those. So I've finished with them. So far, I mean, everything seems to be straightforward. It's more or less having to work out what colours and stuff that you want to use. That seems to be there it is. What you sort of need to work out, but other than that, I am really enjoying it. We've got a little flower there, so we can put a brad in. So I might do that with a bit of the glitter cardstock. So we'll have, I need to do 4 of them. So we need to do 2 this side. Right. First of all, let's do that, because there's less cutting edges that way. And I am going to reverse this one. Now this is going to be a bit of a nightmare. I'm hoping they stay in. And what I'm thinking I should have done is got some double-sided sticky tape and stuck it onto the back, but I didn't because I'm silly. I need that one as well. Okay, so yes, that has worked. Like I say, I don't want those. I want those letters so that we can lay them back in. yeah, so I need like a little tub or something. But what I think I'm going to do is just pop them on this white card. So there's one. Okay, so that's one pile of them. And we also have a little flower. Right, so I'm going to pop that just off to the side. Okay, so that's one. And then I'll do it again. So I'm going to end up with a couple of the sentiments, because what I'll do is I'll inlay this card into there. But what I think I'm going to do is I'll do them and then I'll put them in my bit box, so that, because I only need 2 sentiments. So yes, that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm just going to keep them on there. So, oh, actually I only need 2 of them, don't I? So let me take this up, because I do want another 2. Right, okay, get rid of that. And I want that, okay, because then we can have this and this, so keep them together. I'm just going to pop them on there, and then let's take these letters off. Like I said, it's going to be a bit fiddly to do, but I really do think it's going to be worth it. So that's those 2 done. Now I want to do this one, so pop that there. That's going to be up. Oh, I need to do a couple of them as well. Oh, I might do a mirror green actually underneath the other ones. Right, let's just rewind it back through, because I just think it'll make it easier. And I do have some mirror green cardstock here, which I think will work. So let's do that. So and then that piece on there. You'll see what I mean in a moment. Okay, just moving that and putting it over there. Right, pop them through. See if that's enough. Okay, so yeah, that I had a feeling would happen. Okay, because when it comes to sticking it all together, that'll just, oh actually, yeah, so that just sits on there, so it can be any colour really. I thought it was a nice matted layer, but yeah, it might be that actually let's do it, instead of using up any more of that, I'm going to just do it in white. So I'm going to do 4 in white, and I'll keep them for something else, because it's just a waste otherwise, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to pop these on here. Okay, so there's that one, and then put them in a nice neat pile. Okay, so there's that one, and then, oh, come on, don't move. And then I'm just going to bring all of this in onto this one. I've never really done much paper piecing before with dies, so yeah, I don't know whether or not it's going to be something that I will do regularly, but you know, we shall see what happens. Right, let me just put them on there. Right, and then where is it? There it is. I'm just going to grab the white cardstock, and this is just so we can stick everything down. So because I'm thinking it'll just be a waste if we use that, won't it? It will. Okay, there's one and two. There's another piece there, so it can be cut just somewhere. Right, so there's 2 pieces, so let's do another 2, because we do have sentiments, and then I think that is all of our die cutting done. So actually it's not, I haven't done too bad. I thought that it'll take me about an hour to do all the die cutting, but actually it hasn't taken us that long. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. So not too bad. So as soon as this last piece is done, we can then get on making it, which yeah, I'm quite excited to see how it looks at the end. So come on. Right, okay, so that is all the bits and pieces that we need. So let me turn my machine off. I'm going to pop my plates away. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in everything that we've done. So here they all are. Move my die cut machine just over to the side, and then we're going to get started. So the first thing that I want to do is do these paper piecings. So let's get rid of all of the little bits. Let's pop that on there, so we don't need that anymore. And let's pop that on there, we don't need that. And let's pop that on there, and I'm going to just sit that on top of my die cut machine. I'm not going to put it away, just in case I have forgotten something. And then these bits I'll put back in there where they belong. That can go in my scrap drawer, that can go right. Okay, so I do have some double-sided tape which I think will be perfect for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to cover this with double-sided tape like that, and then I'm going to take the backing off, and where it's over that edge I'm just going to lift it up onto the piece. Then I'm going to grab this just for you and line it up. Oh, actually, before we do, let's take out all those little pieces, because these are going to be yeah, don't lose anything if we can help it. Okay, so I'm just going to line this up. Oh, it's so difficult. Right, okay. So there's that one all lined up. Right, I need, I'm going to have to use my, is that, no, that is just an actual normal pencil. I do have a gem pencil somewhere. Oh, I'll use this. Hopefully it won't break on me. And then what we're going to do is, just going to get all the bits out, but where I can, I'm just going to put them in there. So actually I'm going to lay this over the top like that, and then I'm just going to see if I can get these in. Yeah, see if they'll fit in to our bottom bit. So it just takes me, it just takes like all the effort of taking everything out. So, oh, look at that. That actually worked. I didn't think it would. So now it is just getting all the other pieces and finding where they go. So what have you all been up to? I would really like to know. The summer holidays, well, by the time you watch this, the summer holidays will have started. Or they're about to start. Is any of you going on holiday? So I am. We booked a caravan holiday. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah. Oh, do you know, I just can't wait. It's going to be so nice. And we're all together as well. So Kate is coming with us. So super excited about that. So really looking forward to it. It'll be strange as well because the last time we went on holiday, Lucy was, how old was Lucy? I think she was 15. So she's actually 18 this year, which is so scary. Like really scary. How did that happen? So yeah. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely gorgeous? I love that. Oh, I've got a doggy staring at me. You'll have to continue. Right, okay, let's do the same with these. I think what I'll do, because I don't think you'll want to watch me do all of these, so I'm just going to do the same thing as what we've just done. So I'll do all four, and then I'll come back and we'll start putting everything together. So I think that's the best thing to do. So yeah, so I will do these and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've done all of them and they're looking fab. I'm absolutely loving them. I did have to get my little die cut machine out because I lost a couple of the bits off this, but thankfully all was well. So let me just move that because that's off the die machine. Pop that away. Right, okay, those can go in my bit box. I'm just going to pop them over there. Right, so let's bring these bits in and let's start gluing them down and seeing how our piece looks. So I'm just going to use a liquid adhesive to glue these down. One, because this is embossed paper, so it'll make life so much easier. And the other because I don't really fancy fighting with tape. Plus that's very intricate, that piece. So right, so I'm just going to stick that on there like so. Okay, make sure that's nicely. And what I should have done is actually glued these together while I was putting that stuff on. Okay, because I could have just pinned it close, like put like some little clips or something on them. And then this is just going to sit on the front of it there, so it's all just popping up. So let me just hold that down a second. It just takes a few moments for the glue to sort of what do you call it, like grab. So and once the glue sort of gets it, the glue is really good actually. It does dry quite quickly, but you do have to sort of keep a little bit of a hold of it before it thingies. Right, I'm just going to stick that on there, and I'm loving that. I love how that looks. So then let's pop some glue on here, and really I could have done the base out of any colour that I wanted. So yeah, you don't have to do it white. I just thought let's go with white because I couldn't quite decide. I think sometimes I just like to make up the bits first using the different colours, but keep the base quite neutral, and then the next time I'll make it, I'll do it. There's the doggies. That's Lady. So it's her mad half hour. So I'm just going to stick that on there. So I'm hoping she's sort of picking on Quincy, and Quincy's too old now for her. So Quincy's not doing very well. So So he's deteriorated a little bit, so which is sad, but he is 16, so he's a really good age. Now Lady's trying to get at my cards. She's up to trouble, guys. I know she's up to trouble. Right, okay, so that is going to just sit on the back there. So let's do that. So yeah, I think the base, I think it would have looked nice as a colour. But I mean, I'm still liking it, so it's not the end of the world. Right, I just need to line that dot up. So sorry if my head's in the way. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, we moved it. Don't move. Right, okay, so there's that. And then we have this lovely little piece here. Do love this paper. I've been wanting to use it for a while, so it feels quite nice to actually finally use it. And then I'm just going to stick that on there, so just like that. And then I'm going to pop on these little glitter flowers, so just like that. So there's one. Let's turn it over. And yeah, oh, do you know, I actually quite like that white base. I think that's really, really pretty. I'm loving them. And then we put our bit of paper in. And then this bit here, I could either cut it out of some white card and stick it in. But isn't that just lovely? How nice is that? And then put some ribbon in and tie a bow and put a gift voucher in. I really like that. I love it so much. Wow. Do you know what? Let's make the other one up. And then I will leave you guys to it. But oh, isn't that just gorgeous? Do you know, I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, really, really pleased. So I definitely hope that you've enjoyed this. So if you've got the same die, but I'm assuming that you'll be able to do it anyway. So let me give you the measurements, because then you can do it without the die. So you would need to cut a piece that is, so you need to write this down, because I won't remember to put it in the thing, but write it down. So you need a piece that is 9 and let's see, 9 and 3/8, and then you'd want to score it at 4 and 6/8 and 9 and 1/8. Actually, do you know what, I would do it, so say that's 4.5, yeah, 4.5 is 9. So cut a piece that is 9 and 1/4, score it at 4.5 and at 9, then cut it by 6.5, 6 3/4. So I'm going to write this down and just put it on. So this way you want it 9 and 1/4, and you want to score at 4.5 inches and 9 inches, and then this way you want 6 3/4, and you want to score at 6.5. So that is what you need. That's what you need to start off with. Then you want to cut this bit off and put a little thumb hole in, as well as a little hole, and that will give you your base. And then from there, just use any dies you have, or just cut some panels down, just using your regular your trimmer, and you can make your panels up. So that would be what you need without the die. So yeah, so you don't need the die to do this. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot easier because it more or less does everything for you. But yeah, so that's what you need. So cut a piece that is 9 1/4 by 6 3/4, and then you're scoring on the 9-inch side, you're scoring at 4.5 and 9 inches, and then on the 6-inch side you're scoring at 6.5 inches, and then you're just taking out one side and mitre your corners, so take like a little bit out and then stick it together, and voila, you've done it. So I like that. I like that a lot. So these are actually, I'm going to pop these away for Christmas. So I've already done 2 of my envelopes for Christmas, so I'm chuffed to bits with that. So I think I definitely will be making more, but I'll come on and I'll do well, I'll have everything prepped next time, but I'll do Christmas papers. So actually these I can do for birthdays. I'm wondering whether to have the glitter on. No, I prefer it with this on. Right, let's glue this down. So glue all the way around, and then I'll just put little bits of glue around the floral bits. So just like this, all the way. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits with it, and I'm really I wasn't sure if these colours would go together, but I really like them. I mean, they're not going to be everybody's taste, that I do know, but yeah, I'm loving how they look. Right, that should be enough glue on there. And then we're just going to line this up. Now my glue does dry clear, so if any does spill out, then that is fine. Okay, so I'm just going to push that down and hold it down for a moment. Actually, I want my rag, because if any glue has gone on, my rag will get off the mirror cardstock, because we don't want glue to be on there. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, oh, I really like that. I just think it looks absolutely gorgeous. So let's glue this bit on. Okay. So just like that. I just love that hint of glitter. I think it's beautiful. While we're on this side as well, let's pop our little flower piece. But then who doesn't love just a hint of glitter? So there's that bit. So let's turn it over, and yeah, let's stick the rest of it down. Okay. I think the idea of it is to pop this inside, which will line up with there. You put your string in, and then it's like you can pull it up. But it stays attached. So I think that's the idea of it, but it's not what I'm going to use it for. That does not seem like it's straight to me. That seems so wonky. Okay, please don't be wonky. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, this is terrible. Right. There. That's better. Okay, so stick that down. And then I'm just going to stick our leaf section down, like so, and put that in there, like that. And then you should have another flower, which I do, and just stick this flower on. So there you are, guys. That is my make for today. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this. I have to say I've loved it, and I mean, look at that, how pretty are them? I mean, they will be absolutely gorgeous to put gifts in. Oh, I think they're just amazing. I love that cardstock as well. Do you know, I love it when something goes right, and I have to admit I am obsessed with the Tonic Studio dies, because I just absolutely love them, and I just feel like they make life so much easier. So yeah, I'm not sure what I've done with the packaging actually for this, so because I was going to show you it again. There it is. So I was going to show you it again. Let me just put this back on there. So yeah, so that is it for today, guys. So that is the die that we have used. Like you say, you don't have to use this die. If you use those measurements to cut your piece down, then you can do anything you want. And if you've got some panel dies, any panel die actually would look amazing with this. And I know I've got quite a few, so you don't have to choose what's in it. Come on, in you go. I don't know why this isn't going in. There we go. Come on. Don't just hate this. There's always one. Come on. There we go. Right. So it is, just a quick reminder, it is Rosebush Magic Sliding Envelope die set. So can you see here, it goes through and yeah, it slides up. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. So there you have it. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and if you could give me a thumbs up, that really would help my channel be seen, and hopefully, yeah, I know it just helps. If you want to give me a thumbs down, that is fine as well. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, do please be safe and happy crafting. Bye.